reviewing Tesla, Backtrading price action. So yeah, let's just get into it. First things first, on the Monday we see a gap down from the Friday close. That means we are seeing a gap on the weekly chart. Also just adds a little bit of strength as well. A little bit of emphasis. I have highlighted the support and resistances already. So just to go through, we have pre-market high, which is at 191.3. We have this other high from this recent bull flag high, and also a bit of touch in this recent pre-market session as well, going back to Friday. I then have a line drawn at this high back on the 28th of November, and then below that we have the pre-market low from today's session on the Monday. And then below that, we've got some more support zones just underneath. So these are the levels I'm likely going to be looking at. We do have a volume profile node, so we could highlight this. We could put this in red just for clarity. And yeah, so that's basically it. That's basically all I'm seeing right now. So we're just going to back trade the 10 EMA on Tesla and try and speak, as clearly as possible as we do so. So let's go to open. Opening candle, super, I would like to say bearish. It's just a spinning top candle. Very high volume, obviously, like incredibly high. The wick on the bottom is obviously shorter than the top, so sellers are in control. Next candle comes in, we see a massive bullish candle closing above, trapping every short who was obviously short within this candle here. So, right now, I'm obviously thinking, right, this looks super bullish. I'm now waiting for a bearish candlestick to close above the 10 EMA. Next candle comes in, and this is our setup. We've closed above the 10 EMA. We will do something along the lines of this. Long position, entry at the top of the candle as always. Stop loss below the low, and we are looking for a 1.2R target because we never ever should go for 1R. We should never risk 1R to gain 1R. Zero common sense. You need to be, unless your win rate is obviously like 75% plus, then I suppose you can do it to counter commissions. But with this strategy, and depending on like everything else externally, usually I'm not hitting 75 plus win rate. My win rate is about like my win rate is around like 65. And I would always rather go for a 1.2R, right? Next candle comes in. Stop loss isn't. We're not triggered in the trade, so no harm, no foul. But it is looking super bearish. We've taken out the low, so we are now looking for a bullish setup. And we get our setup right here. We are now going to cancel our long trade and go for our short. Obviously, we're going to be entering at the low. Stop loss at the high, as that is a recent pivot. And we're going to be targeting 1.2R on this trade, which is all the way, literally, corresponding with this volume node. So yeah, the setup's pretty much A+ already on this. If we can average up higher, then obviously, that is very ideal if we can. Okay, not triggered yet. And we are now triggered on the trade. Super high bearish volume coming in, so it just looks absolutely amazing. And we continue falling. There's obviously another bearish setup here, and we just keep on going. Let's see if we can hit our 2R target. Okay, we're still waiting for a pivot as well, so then we can move our stop loss. So the pivot's coming in here. If we can go lower, then we'll tighten our stop loss just a little bit. Okay, pivot is still coming in. If we break the low, come on, let's break the low. Alright, let's extend this a little bit. It looks like we're consolidating. Okay, that's our pivot. Come on. Maybe not. Jesus Christ. It's back at our entry. This will be a long ass day trade. Okay, it still looks good. I'll still be in short right now. That's obviously our pivot. We'll move our stop loss down probably around here. Just tighten it up a lot more. If I was trading this, I would likely just slap it to break even and, just walk away. Maybe literally set a predetermined take profit zone and literally just wait. So still in the trade, still waiting. Are we going to be getting this filled or not? That's the question. God, what a long ass day trade. Okay, there, finally. That would have been our hit. We would have been, obviously, profit taken. I mean, we would have profited from this trade already. So, yeah, obviously one trade on Tesla. Bosh, Bob's your uncle. That's how you do it. You obviously could have entered this one a few more times. You know, if you were obviously super bearish on the stock, you could have entered it here when we rejected VWAP. You could have went set up the same trade sort of thing here, looking at 1.2R target. If your account is obviously hedged, then you could have taken multiple trades. So you could have been your first entry up here, second entry here. But yeah, that's basically day trading Tesla from today. I likely would have just played that one off the opening candle as I usually do. Leave at around 4, right? Because you know I like to go out for lunch and etc. etc. So now we're gonna go on day trade. We're gonna go on and down and day trade AMD. If I can get my bloody words out. So yeah, just because we traded Tesla so quickly, there's only one setup. So let's zoom out on the 3 minute real quick and just plot some very simple support and resistances. So we have a resistance here. Let's put these lines in black. We have our low. Oh, let's take off magnet and put this on. So we've got our low here. That is basically all I'm seeing. I mean, you could basically do that. Maybe do that as a risk off level. But yeah, we're just in a massive range right now. One thing on AMD, this is why I didn't trade it today, because we are still in yesterday's range. Like, we're not gapping up or down. So there's really no edge on this sort of setup. You know, like you could look to go long here because the setup's here. You know, you could look to do something like this and focus on a 1.2R. Which is a trade which I probably would have taken, but because it's not actually in or breaking through the obviously the higher day or the lower day from Friday, I'm not trading it. So you would have been filled right there, and you know you've been stopped out right away. So very nice trade. Next up, this is your trading your next trading setup. So I would have taken one loss on AMD there for 1R of my account. So this is the next one. Obviously entry at the low, stop loss would need to be up here somewhere. Obviously targeting would be 1.2R, and then you just be thinking, right, you know, my stop loss is super loose, my target's all the way down here. Do I really think AMD is going to flush all the way down, literally to this low? I mean, yeah, it's a possibility. We're going to leave the trade as it is, just because you know, we haven't actually gapped down, so there's no points taken off for that. So, and I do think we can average up here. So we're just waiting, and that's our average up candle. So now we can move our entry zone to here. We can move our profit target up a bit. So now it actually looks okay. I likely would take this setup, get a bit more consolidation. As you can see, still not entered the trade yet. And then there we go, we'll enter the trade. That is our pivot as well. Oh crap. Pivoted, we pivoted again, sorry, Jesus Christ. And it looks like we're just gonna keep on fading. Come on, I wonder if we can hit our target. We're also gonna lower our stop loss here, probably to around this candle. Let's go up a bit. And obviously expand that. Okay, we're back to break even. That is our pivot, so now we're going to move our stop loss down to this high. Oh, now it's saying we're stopped out of the trade. Alright, anyways, we're still in this trade, right, guys? This is our next stop loss at the high of this this pivot, right? I'm still just waiting for our target to be hit. Got our bottom coming in. Are we going to break the neckline? That's obviously super bearish. What is going on here? I am lucky I didn't trade this stock today, because it would be so boring. Oh my god. Alright, so we've got some sort of pattern like this going on. And this is exactly why I don't like trading inside day candles. Like, there's just no edge. Like, what is this? What am I even trading right now? It's just horrible. I may as well just I may as well just, like, watch the chart and just not do anything. Like, play over, like, a Rubik's Cube or something. I don't even know. It's just so boring. Alright, now our target's hit. So, you know, it still would have worked out well. I would have taken one loss. I would have taken one loss and one win on AMD if I did trade it today, but you know, the super choppy price action, it's just not a bit of me. It's not a bit of my cup of tea. Not a bit of me, mate. So yeah, I'm gonna give this video a wrap. Only traded 2 stocks, by the way, if you are skipping to the very end or whatever. But one thing I do want to say before I leave, if you do want to join our Discord where myself and Tommy give out alerts, then obviously link in bio. And also, if you would like 40% off a Trader Sync journal for a year, also a link in bio because we are affiliated with them now. So yeah, let's wrap up the video. Hope you all have a lovely trading week, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.